Welcome back to another show of the new products at PPCs. Matt has just left this morning to head back home. We did plan on having a show last week, but we've had an issue where they reset the internet and had to get that fixed beforehand. So we are here this week, basically with the stuff from last week and a few add-ons. We wanted to do a stream last week to show this stuff, and Matt was here working on our some of our projects that we've been working on, putting on a new spoil board for our CNC machine to get some of the new projects up that we're doing. We were working on our desk idea that we've talked about with you guys in the past, getting some of that put together, and it's actually getting pretty far. We're not really going to show anything until it's a little more put together and basically has a system in it. Audio is a bit funky. It's still clear, but hang on, let me check and see if it changed from my real mic to just normal audio. No, it's good. Alright, hang on. Let me know if that sounds any better or worse to you guys. I just turned it up just to see if it helped. It's my normal mic. I don't know why it would be freaking out. But anyways, we were working on that. Got a little more of it put together. We'll probably have some finished pictures. Probably end of the year, beginning of next year, we'll have like the full thing put together and in there. So, with that being said, I want to start showing off some of these new items we've gotten in. So last time we did a stream, I told you guys that we started carrying the Mama Mods fluids and that we would be getting more fluids in. Well, they are up on our site now, and we have the CFX fluids. So I don't think we have every single color that they carry, but we do have a lot, and we either have the full liter or we have concentrates. So it's really sounds a bit off. All good though. Yeah, I don't know why. I'll have to mess with settings when I can get with Matt, and we can do a private stream and see what's up, but shouldn't be really a reason why it's messing up. It's my normal mic, and I don't know. Probably need to upgrade it anyways. But anyways, so they carry a lot of pastel fluids. I know we used to have a steel gray in Mayhem's. Well, not steel gray. We had a gray, but we had one in Mayhem's. I know we still have one, I believe, in the Premachill stuff. Hey, Astronomic, how you doing? And I want to compare a lot of these colors to Premachill colors. They're very bright, very vibrant style colors. So we got a steel gray. There is their cherry red, which I think their cherry red is actually a really nice red, very vibrant red. I believe all the colors that we do have, we either have them in the 1,000 milliliters or the 150s. So if you don't see it in 1,000, you want it, you can always get the concentrate. Then we also have this electronic yellow in, which is a nice color yellow. Then we also have some pure blue, and then they also have a sky blue. So they have a lighter and then a darker. And I believe there was one more blue that we have, but I know a lot of them we got a lot of this to send to Amazon as a item to buy on Amazon, and then we started selling them here too. They're not horribly priced. Let me see if I can pull up a price real quick for you guys and let you know. But off the top of my head, I do not know. I know they weren't horribly priced. And then also, yeah, of course we have this is their Ghost White. But we should eventually be carrying all of them. I know we had a purple. We had the purple. There was, I believe, another blue. Yeah, there's a vivid green. So like the 1,000 milliliter bottles are $13.95, and then the concentrates are $7.95. So they aren't horribly priced, but I mean they're definitely something to try. Yeah, I mean I haven't heard much about the CFX fluids to really say how they are, but they are another option for pastels and stuff like that. So that way you can, choose between this, Mayhem's, and then Prima-Chill. So I know Matt was planning on getting some of this, so that way we could test it and let you know which one's better results. I know he's tried Thermal Take, I believe. I don't know if he actually tried Thermal Take fluids. I know he's done Prima-Chill, he's done EK, we've done Mayhem's, and I'm pretty sure he did do Thermal Take at one time, but I'm not 100% positive on that. But anyways, moving on. I can do this. I need to open this. I forgot to open this before showing you guys. I'll just break the little seal. Alright, let's see. Oh, I gotta cut that too. And I have no actual knife on me, which is unusual. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. I mean, for $13.95 for a bottle of fluid, if it falls out in the end, at least you get, hopefully a little time using it and won't really affect anything in your system. So that way it's just, oh, gotta get new fluid. It fell out. So we finally got the EK Quantum flow indicators in. So we were supposed to get these a while back, but then I believe something happened with them and they had to recall them. So we officially got them back in. So this is what they look like. They got like a nice black plate on the front. Feels like it's like made out of aluminum or something along those lines, some kind of metal. And then the rest is acrylic. Actually has 3 ports on it. There's one stop plug that it comes with, and then there's 2 ports on the side. It is DRGB with a standard DRGB plug, which I wish everyone would make. It's just this normal plug, but I don't think we'll ever get to that. They are priced at, I can't remember. Let's go on EK site because all of our pricing is the same as EK's. I know I just put them up today, but I can't remember the price. I don't want to give you guys the wrong price. They are $35.99. They are a little pricey, to be honest, in my opinion. But with it being EK, it's got at least it's a nice DRGB, and you know that they'll take care of you if anything goes wrong with it. They're pretty good at taking care of their customers, that if you need to get an RMA and replace it, they're pretty good at handling that. So just thought I'd show those off since they're officially on our site. And I know they have the other ones that at one time we were supposed to get ones that attach to the GPU itself, and I don't know what has happened to that yet. I don't know where those are, and I don't know when they'd be. I'm supposed to weird orange. Yeah, I've never understood that. There have been a few companies that you see flow indicators, and they have like the really weird random colored wheel on the inside. Quick question. Our question is, how will they perform? Yeah, I mean, it's a flow indicator. The most that can go wrong with it is either A, it leaks, or B, the indicator doesn't spin. That is honestly the worst part that can happen. So, next, we have gotten in the new Thermaltake, the Cryonaut Extreme. So this stuff is actually, I mean, comparable to what you normally buy. This seems a little pricey. I believe they are like $97, I think. They do come in a little container like this, excuse me. It actually has like this pinkish color instead of like the normal. Kind of looks like a thing of bubble gum in there. It's kind of I actually compared it to the ooze from Ghostbusters, the second one. So it's got this pinkish color to it instead of the normal like gray that you all are used to. And then it does come in a nice little carry case, of course. And then you also get 3 spatulas to spread it. This is 9, I think it is, if I'm right. Not. Let me see. Hang on. I can tell you what it is. There it is. It is 9 milliliters. So, and on the back it does say it's 3.76 grams. So, I mean, it's $100.95 is what it's listed as. So, I mean, it does seem like it's a lot, but I feel like this will last you quite a bit, and compared to buying like a tube, it probably will end up lasting a lot longer, probably store better and whatnot. I believe Matt was wanting to test this too to see how good it is compared to some of their other stuff out there, which will be a future video. So last but not least, I was meaning to show these off with Matt because I know Matt would probably know a little more about them. So we got in from Mod My Mods these little ARGB, RGB converters. So basically, from my understanding of them, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you can plug this in to your motherboard to a 12 volt RGB strip, and you can actually use that 12 volts, and it will convert it so you can actually use 5 volts. So I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. I haven't really seen, they have a video on the listing for it. I can give you guys kind of a, we'll do it this way, hang on one sec. So here, I'll bring it up and I will put it over. So this is the actual listing for it. We'll load. So basically what it looks like on the inside. And it has all these like different functions where you can hook up, I believe it said the Corsair LEDs, because they have a different kind of connector compared to it. But I mean, like, if it really does, you know, convert your 12 volts so you can use the 12 volt power, and it does convert it down so that way you can use DRGB stuff and whatnot. I mean, it's a pretty nifty little thing for 40 bucks instead of having to, you know, switch from having RGB and then wanting DRGB and having to go buy other hardware. You can just use this. Yeah, there is a video here. It is kind of bland, doesn't really have, you know, a crazy amount of information in my opinion. It kind of just shows off what it does, doesn't really explain how it works. But I always thought it was a nifty little thing. If any of you guys have purchased one of these, or want to purchase one, and you kind of get it working and want to send us some video or whatnot, it'd be awesome. That way we can have someone that will show us a little more of its capabilities compared to what we've seen. I mean, we plan on testing one, but when we can and whatnot, it's kind of totally different story. So, but with that being said, that's all I had for this week. Next week, we will... Oh, I do have other stuff. I totally almost forgot. We did get in new little promotional items. We've gotten a few more coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 others that will be coming in. And some of them will be on the site tomorrow. Most of them probably be on the site tomorrow if I get around to it. If not, they'll be next week. They'll be up. But first we got in, we used to have these aluminum little PPCs water bottles, and like a blue with our logo on them from the old logo and whatnot. But we now have them again. These are like aluminum little bottles. I think they are 20 ounces. They don't say. Seems like it's about 20 ounces. They have a little screw-on cap like that. Of course. Yeah, I mean, just aluminum little bottle. Just a nice little bottle to hold your water or whatever else you want to drink out of it. But just a nice little promotional item. I think they are like $7 or $8. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. Another thing that Hank decided to pick up. I know everyone's seen these. I've heard about them on the radio. Never really used them. Just with the whole coronavirus thing going on, people are starting to make these little like I don't know what you call them. Like basically, so you can use them to like either press buttons on keypads, or it has a hook so you can help open doors. So that way you don't have to touch them if you are a germaphobe of any sort, or just want to be extra cautious. They're like supposed to be antimicrobial, so that way it does help not collect germs and all that. Because I know that was one of the things we were talking about is, oh, you're still gonna be touching that. But anyways, they are promotional items that you can add to your order, and I know that we will eventually be doing it where if you spend so much, there'll be certain things you can choose from, like we've done with the shirts, dragons. I think there are some of our promotional items that have that ability already. If you buy certain things, you can get them for free. But I know we will be adding those to that list too eventually. And there is some other items that I'm not going to show off until we get them up, and they're pretty nice. There's one specifically that is really nice, and I can see you guys liking. I saw something about Labor Day discount codes. Labor Day discount sale will be roughly next Wednesday. So you'll see that then. I don't know exactly what the discounts are, or any of that. But I can tell you it's either Wednesday or Thursday that it will be up, and sale will be running through the weekend. And I will, if you guys have seen, I've been messing with our UV printer. I had it running really well. We found out that it didn't have clear ink that was implemented in it, so it wouldn't give it a nice clear coat on some of the stuff. When we got that changed, I changed that out, and we had some issues with the printer head, but all is fixed now. And I believe it was last time I did the stream, I showed you the difference between the prints. And I've been working on one with one of our customers doing a job for him. And next week, I want to say either Monday or Tuesday, you'll have the option to get your backplate UV printed on. So basically, the way it will work is kind of like if any of you guys have done our custom laser service or any of those things, you'll add that to your order. It'll basically be listed as UV printed backplate service, and you will add that to your cart with your backplate that you are getting. If you're planning on sending in a backplate that you already have, that will be discussed when you go to place that. You'll have to email me beforehand and make sure that your artwork is suitable and usable for it, and then we'll go from there. I'm not exactly sure on pricing, but I'm thinking it's going to be, to have your backplate UV printed on, to be roughly between $35 and $40. So you can have a nice custom UV printed backplate that will last you for, unless you sit there and take a razor blade to it, it should not wear out. So, with that being said, that's all I have to really show off tonight. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But we will be back next week with hopefully some new products. I don't really know of anything specific that is coming in. But we'll be back next week with something. Either Matt could be working on his Spectre build, because he did have the panels down here and I UV printed on those for him, his artwork that he wanted, and we'll go from there basically. Not really sure exactly what we'll be doing, but thank you guys for joining in again. It's always awesome to be able to sit here and talk with you guys and just discuss what's going on here and what we carry and what we do. I mean, you guys are kind of the reason why we even started doing the stream. It's because we like talking to our customers and figuring out what you guys want to see, and let you guys know what's going on here otherwise. But all right, you guys have a nice night, and happy water cooling.